This is my audience. Today, for my persuasive speech, I have chosen to write about marijuana legalization and the effects that could be positive that this could have on our economy. According to www.huffingtonpost.com and Federal Bureau of Statistics, over 50% of federal prison inmates are incarcerated for drug offenses. Nearly 27.6% of these federal inmates are incarcerated for marijuana. This percentage for marijuana inmates is higher than any other percentage of drug offenders currently incarcerated. Sadly, homicide and kidnapping offenders make up only 2.8% of the overall percentage of inmates incarcerated, and sex offenders make up only 6.1% of inmates incarcerated. This essentially means that marijuana drug offenders make up more of the general overall incarcerated percentage, along with other drug offenders, than many other kinds of offenders. I understand why some drugs would be classified as worse than marijuana and understand why these drugs will carry such heavy sentences. But currently, prisons are overcrowded, causing safety concerns for both correctional officers and inmates alike. According to HuffingtonPost.com again, President Obama's administration has been seeking early release and lighter sentences for non-violent, low-level offenders. House and Senate bills have been made which are similar to Obama's proposals that would lessen the length of mandatory prison sentences. Currently, drug crime sentences go from 5 years, 10 years, and 15-year sentences. These proposals could cut these set numbers of sentences nearly in half. For instance, a 5-year sentence would carry about a 2.5-year sentence. Currently, the federal laws as described on Wikipedia.org and cannabis in the U.S. state that the use, sale, and possession of marijuana is illegal. Marijuana is classified as a Schedule I drug as a part of the Controlled Substance Act that was published in 1970. These proposals could cut these set numbers and could make other officials say that marijuana has a high potential for abuse and has no acceptable medical marijuana usage. These are all concerns of the federal government at this time. However, according to National Institute on Drug Abuse, or www.drugabuse.gov, a government-funded website, 2 FDA-approved medications that contain cannabinoids or chemicals from marijuana have been found to be useful for those with diseases and have created much contradiction to the federal government stand on marijuana, having no credible or acceptable health or medical usage. Some benefits seen by usage of cannabinoids have helped treat conditions such as childhood epilepsy, which is a disorder that causes violent seizures in children. According to Wikipedia.org, currently 24 states overall have legalized the use of medical marijuana. 4 states, including Colorado, Alaska, Washington, and Oregon, have legalized the use of both recreational marijuana and medical purposes. These are deemed legal in these 4 states. Many of the states who have legalized marijuana have benefited in different ways. Debt resolution, more funding for schools, and overall economic growth have been proven statistics shown in economies where they have legalized marijuana. Whether one chooses to agree or to disagree in the legalization of marijuana, studies have proven that no deaths have been recorded due to marijuana overdoses. I use www.drugwarfacts.org to support this evidence. I personally feel that legalizing marijuana will help decrease a lot of overdue sentences, overpopulation in prisons, and can also help our economy. I feel that more focus on harder drugs should be key, such as methamphetamine, heroin, and of course crack cocaine. I feel that sexual offenders, homicide offenders, and kidnapping offenders and violent nature should be definitely more taken a look at in our world today. I feel that marijuana can not only help with some diseases, but can benefit, like I said, our economy and those around us, and can help build places like Kansas, Topeka, Kansas, exactly out of the debt that we are suffering from. Thank you for your time.